So hi, welcome everybody to another Natilik Live with me, Hayley, and today I'm joined with our account director from commercial, Robbie Thaw. Hi Robbie.
Hi Hayley.
Thanks for joining us today. So today is a session a little bit different. We're following on from a previous Natilik Live. We spoke all about international SIP with Andy Webb. But today we're going to be talking about an actual project we ran with a UK customer of ours and converting them to SIP. So Robbie, first of all, do you want to give us a little bit of context of what the client looks like and the driving factors behind them obviously converting to SIP?
Yeah, of course. So first of all, the client was an international financial house. With this engagement was particularly in the UK. And there were four driving factors really. So one was cost. So we managed to save the client around 160 grand over 3 years. The second was reducing complexity. So lots of unused direct dials, unused lines and things like that we could just strip out to save the client money again. Third was adding resiliency. So making sure that there are backup circuits, making sure that they have something to fall back on in the case of an unexpected emergency. And then one that's quite a big talking point in the industry at the moment is ISDN, so legacy technology, migrating them from ISDN to SIP.
Yes, I remember in the last Natilik Live we spoke about ISDN and obviously the big switch off. And was that a big factor for these guys as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that needs to be on more or less everyone's radar. I think the switch off is happening for the UK in 2025. However, in some regions, some countries, it's actually a lot sooner than that. So Deutsche Telekom, for instance, in Germany are switching off at the end of this year. So that's a little bit more pertinent. That's the kind of conversations that we've been having the years leading up to now as well. So
yeah, so some people it might actually be a very poignant, quick conversation to be having. So what does the process look like? What does a project like this take? Yeah,
so it's actually really straightforward for us, to be honest. It's as simple as the client sends us over an itemised invoice or bill, just with what it is that they're paying their current provider. We managed to turn that around in a couple of days, basically just line for line, just making sure that we were providing a like-for-like solution, and then B, what our vision is of the future. So again, adding that resilience and making sure that it's not any more complex than it needs to be. We present that to the client, and then pretty much it's as simple as that. The client signed off, and within a couple of months, we're already rolling that solution out at the moment.
Okay. And you spoke about obviously the big cost savings, 160 grand over 3 years is brilliant. Is that the kind of the cost savings that people can see only in like the big international financial houses, or is it across the board?
Not at all. So, I mean, at Natilik, our client base is anything from 50 users to 10,000 multi-country organisations and big logos. So we haven't found anyone that we haven't been able to save money yet. Again, it's a very straightforward process, and to be honest, I'd encourage anyone to get in touch. So yeah.
So with that in mind, obviously, if you're looking and a little bit concerned about the ISDN switch off soon and wanting to have a see where Natilik can save you some money in regards to SIP, please have a look on the website. There'll be a link after this Natilik Live directing you to the audit, and we can go from there. But thanks so much, Robbie, for coming in. It's been great to kind of hear firsthand about how these things go and the projects and what we do. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, happy to be here. Thanks, Heather.